Alright, what's going on YouTube? So today we're gonna be reacting to Overrated Places by Tummy NFG. Literally, I don't really think there's an overrated place. LA. No, LA. There is. LA is literally so overrated. What's the population of LA? What's the population in LA? 3.8 million people in LA, dude. Literally, bro. LA is California. California has 39 million. New York has 39 million. Damn. Well, California is the most overrated place. But no, LA, bro, that's where all the celebrities be at, bro. I swear, bro. LA, you can literally find any celebrity there, bro. Literally every celebrity lives in LA, dude. Like you can literally find one as we speak. Like literally.
According to statistics, at least
All right, but
1.3
let's see this
billion
shit.
people have had a vacation since last year, going to all types of wonderful places around the world and experiencing things they never normally would. But I hate happiness.
I haven't had a
We're gonna
vacation
talk
since like
about how all
2020.
these places are absolutely trash. And of course, disclaimer: just because I'm right and you're wrong doesn't mean it should take away from your experience.
Damn.
You know? And we're starting off with probably the holy grail of places being overrated: Los Angeles.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm
Just
telling
me, but
you.
when I was younger,
I'm
LA
telling you,
Hollywood
bro.
was depicted like
I'm telling
heaven on
you.
earth, like a place you wouldn't ever want to leave. I felt like as soon as I would touch down, I would be escorted in the city with red carpet rolled out for me. I would walk the streets and casually see Will Smith and Johnny Depp, then have a nice conversation with them. And if you're on the West Coast or live in Cali, you're probably thinking why anyone would think LA is like this because you visited it multiple times from when you were younger to older. But coming from someone who lives about 30 minutes from, Baltimore, I mean, anything's better than that. As a kid, I thought it was gonna be an escape from nothing going on where I live. And that's what most people around the world still have imagined in their mind when they envision how visiting it would be like. I went there about 3 times in my lifetime, recently 4 months ago, and my view on it will never change. The first thing you notice off rip when walking in the LA streets,
The smell.
putrid
I've been to
smell
LA
inside.
literally one
Like, I
time.
don't know how often
Not
they
even
clean
to
them.
go somewhere. Literally,
Oh my
that was just like a
goodness.
pit
But
stop, bro.
imagine walking
Okay, so I was in LA, right? Like vacation on the way. Like we just stopped by LA, a gas station, right? I get out, bro. It smells like straight buns, dude. Straight buns. It smells like straight buns. Like the smell, like I described the smell. Literally, it was like that one SpongeBob episode when like the smell goes through, and like you can like smell the shit.
miles right
But
after
yeah, it
smelling
smells
the
like shit.
community dumpster water. I genuinely think if you live there, you need to walk around with an oxygen tank just to not get poisoned. Honestly, I don't even understand how people still live in LA in 2024. Like, we all know how much it costs to live in California, but imagine the epicenter of it. You're paying 2 times the price of a state that's already 4 times too expensive. There is no other state where a $100,000 a year salary is gonna still make you homeless. Which is why you'll see a solid 10 homeless people per store just wandering the streets. The average cost for a 1-bedroom apartment is $2,691. I couldn't imagine getting
Damn.
paid at 2 times what every other state pays than still being broke. The homeless people are better off living in the African safari than living in LA. At least they'll be able to hunt for their food or something. Honestly, I can understand why all the degenerate content creators and streamers come from LA.
Shit, I live in North Carolina, bro. Let me see. What's the population in North Carolina? What's the NC population? 10 million. Well, I live in Charlotte, so let's see. Charlotte population 8,000, 800,000, almost
They have
900,000.
to
Just
act
round it
like
up.
that to survive. If they're not clout chasing and collabing with the newest hottest person, then they're done for. Just as fast as LA swallows them, it's gonna spit them out. If they're $1 off in rent, they get sent to the inferno of LA. Skid Row. I just imagine walking
Skid Row.
down Skid Row is like when you start a Call of Duty zombies match. I'm finna be running around with Juggernaut and Double Tap just to make sure I survive. Like, how do you even live in LA knowing you can go from sunny, palmy downtown that's all fun and dreamy, then have a chance to drive down Skid Row and get lunged at by a local crackhead? And it's crazy to me that in California, it's the most taxed state ever, and there's still homeless people like that on the streets. Next, we got Times Square in New York City. I would put all of New York, but I never know when I gotta go there, and don't want to get some from the Bronx mad to gun me down. It's crazy how these two places are the most visited in the US from people around the world, only for them to realize when you're in Times Square you getting squished like a sardine trying to move around. Like, I genuinely couldn't imagine
Why is there so many people in
another
Times Square,
you
though?
do not speak English and you have to try to
navigate Times Square.
You look at the left and see a bunch of goofy mascots fighting over who gets to take a pic with the tourists. You look at the right and see a homeless dude who crawled out the gutter. And I know for a fact they get to the Statue of Liberty only to realize that, damn, it really is just a green statue. I don't understand the people around the world
What
that
the
are foaming
fuck?
at the mouth just to see it. Like, Statue
Is
of
that a
Liberty
what
ain't
the
even
fuck,
top
what?
10 monuments in my mind. Even when I was younger and saw it for the first time, I did not give a single Like, there's certain monuments I understand you being hyped about seeing. The pyramids, the Taj Mahal, the Colosseum. But the Statue of Liberty and Eiffel Tower have got to be the lowest on my list. And the craziest thing is that it wasn't even made in America. It was given by France in 1876. The people I feel bad for the most are the taxi drivers and Uber drivers that have to navigate the cities. I genuinely think if I tried to drive in Times Square, I'd have a heart attack right on the spot. I would
Literally,
block a
bro,
dude by
because
accident and he would
hella
smash
people in
my
that
windows
bitch, hella
and
things in
slow
that
him
bitch,
down,
bro.
get his bacon,
I feel
egg,
like
and
I'll run
cheese.
someone
Like,
over in
there's
Times
no
Square.
way you could even
I
afford
could
to live on that
literally,
salary as an
like,
Uber
I feel like I
driver.
will
If
accidentally
LA
run
is the
someone over.
epicenter of California's expensiveness, then
Hey there. It seems like you haven't subbed yet. What the fuck are you doing? Scroll down, goddammit, and click that red button. And click the blue one next to it. Anyways, back to the video. Toodles. Yo, wait.
Manhattan is its brother. I would burst to tears looking at my landlord as he says the rent is $4K a month to live in a box with a bucket as the toilet. But people will still choose and full sprint to live there just to try to live the dream life they used to see on TV. The next place we got is Japan. There's some neck-bearded Discord mod that probably broke his computer just at me mentioning Japan. Now, let's not tell all lies here, okay? Japan has a lot of amazing things going for it. For one, prostitution is legal there. Maybe that's why so many
What?
people want to visit Japan. It's all kind of making sense. And shit, I still haven't even visited it yet. It's definitely something I'm gonna do. But the glaze for Japan is so insane. Like, any little invention that comes out of the country is like the new iPhone to people. Japan could make water, produce it the same exact way America does it, and people are gonna glaze it just because it's Japanese water or some I literally saw someone using a ketchup and mustard packet that makes a design on a hot dog, and people were going, wow, Japan really is living in 2050. Americans could never understand some high tech like this. Are you really that useless that you can't simply put some sauce on some food? Like, so many people will see all this
This
new
is so stupid.
shiny tech and want to move to Japan so badly. Meanwhile,
Is Japan all robots? Not all robots. But like, I feel like we're gonna get taken over by robots. Oh, like, I don't know. I feel like Japan, like, it has a lot of tech. Because that's where it's all manufactured, right? Or am I wrong? I don't know.
genuinely think none of them would even survive a week there. Visiting Japan and enjoying all the commodities is one thing, but living there is a
Complete other thing.
I've heard so many stories of the Japan work life and how you're basically an office slave for life. If you think the 40-hour work week is a lot, then don't even try. You're gonna have to double them numbers or nothing in Japan. Maybe even
Fuck.
triple them. You might have to pull LeBron numbers. Workers are so exhausted there that people just pass out on the subway like it's a
Hold on, let me go get my lava cake. I got my lava cake. Let's fucking go, dude. Alright, back to the video.
normal occurrence to see. They squeeze out all
shit.
the life force from them like a juicing machine, then print another one to keep it going. I guess it can't be no different than the 5 homeless men sleeping you'll see in a New York subway though. Japan actually requires, yes, requires its citizens to take a vacation every year. Maybe Japan actually is living in the future. Hey, Biden or Trump, whoever wins the next, y'all better make this a law. I don't know why you would even want to work this much. Japanese people gotta have some type of brain chip that boosts your work ethic. And the government of your entire country is telling you to stop and take a free break every year, and you don't want to do it. And for the ladies that want to live there ooh so bad, just make sure to get the Barbie X Hello Kitty pepper spray ready. The amount of freaky dudes and creeps in Japan needs to be studied. Like, how did they all concentrate and gather in Japan? It makes no sense. Now, obviously, it's not all the guys there, but it's way too much of a problem there. If you buy a phone in Japan, you literally can't turn off the photo shutter sound because there's so many creepy dudes taking pics of under girls' skirts. And they have an entire cart in their subways just...
Have y'all seen like the compilations on Twitch where like girls in Japan, like Twitch girl streamers like in Japan, like they get stalked. Woman streamer getting followed. How do you spell followed? Followed in Japan. I'm telling you, bro. If you have not seen the countless times weird ass motherfuckers in Japan follow like girls around, let's watch one. Let's watch one.
Yeah, this is Jake's old thing. Look, it's scuffed there and there.
With my friend.
Hi. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Good to see you. It's alright. Have a good night, man.
Hi.
See you.
Where from?
Australia.
Australia. Wow.
Yeah. Have a good night, man.
See, that's a W man's.
Now fair.
Yes.
Ah.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, fine. See you, man.
Okay. See you.
Have a good night.
Damn.
problem. You're welcome.
I'm so much very afraid in
Are you?
Japan because my trips.
Uh,
Yeah, two days ago in Japan.
yeah.
Come in Japan.
oh, really?
Yes.
Are you in danger?
Yes, very dangerous.
Really?
But finish the train.
Oh, yeah.
Damn. See, that's why I'm scared to go. That's why I'm scared to go to like Japan, cause I feel like I'll get fucking kidnapped, dude, by the Timu demons, bro. Oh my god. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying.
Women. This is the exact type of dudes girls be talking about in the man versus bear argument. I honestly think it's all the lolly hentai the dudes be watching there. That can't be good for your brain. Also, Japan's population works so much that they don't even have time to be like, it's a well-known thing that Japan's population is declining at the highest degree. And when you're working 12-hour shifts every day, that kind of makes sense. Hey, listen, Japan. Make the call and I can help you solve this population problem. It don't sound too bad of a task. Next place we got is Paris. Paris, just like LA, was depicted like heaven on earth to me. I thought as soon as I landed in France, the French president would lead me to my own custom motorcade. The most beautiful French woman would be serving me croissants and tea. But Paris in reality is just the New York City of Europe. You walk around and the streets are full of garbage bags hanging out from 2 weeks ago. Why do y'all think that Remy was out in Paris in the first place? Because it's a rat's paradise. You get all the free garbage you need. If I was a rat, I would be stupid to not be living in Paris. And a lot of people visit because they see all the cafes and think it's a dream to sip coffee while looking at the Eiffel Tower. And the cafes are cool and all, but America had to give Paris some good old freedom. Paris legit has fast food restaurants. Like, I thought it was all supposed to be classic French cuisine. There should be no reason there's a Popeyes in Paris. If you
What
come
the
from
fuck?
another country and have Popeyes in Paris, you're doing it all wrong is all I'm saying. You gotta come to good old America. I bet they don't even pour the whole bag of salt on their chicken. It needs to be fried in the same oil that's been sitting there for the past 2 weeks. Also, crime in Paris is apparently massive. Like, it's something you don't really hear about. For a city shown for its romance and loving, they target the out of any tourist and try to scam them by any means. People make whole guides on YouTube of how to avoid scams when you do visit Paris.
I
know
be
my
seeing
dumb ass would
those on
definitely
different
trip
like
out
on
when it
different
was-
cities and
There's
shit.
this one specific scam where you go to buy a train ticket and someone will come up to you to help with an official metro uniform. Then when you buy the train ticket, it turns out it's a fake train ticket given by a fake employee and they just dip the out. What can you even do about that? No wonder people hate French people. And nowadays, Paris is known for having the worst bed bug infestation ever. Just know, if you visit now, you're gonna come back with some extra friends. Maybe some extra friends down there too. I'm gonna be honest,
Ew, dude,
infestation
fuck.
is like the least surprising thing I've ever heard of. When you leave out trash on the streets and forget about it, no it's gonna happen. Anyways, we're gonna end it right there. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, I love you guys consensually. And until next time, I'm out.
That was a good video. That was a really good video. Make sure to sub. Drop your takes on overrated cities in the comments. But make sure to sub, like, tune into the streams. Kevin everywhere with an X. KEXYVIN everywhere. Every social media. On Twitch. I be live on Twitch every day. Love y'all. Much love. Bye bye.